They're very useful. I have one.
FYI, those are magic items.
Yep. That's why I have the crystals.
Just trash the crystals rather than the rings.
I always want to keep one crystal on me, yeah. Incidentally, Logan, was there any good interesting places to put a crystal? I have to decide, right.
Lots?
Yeah. I'm going to put a crystal in the weapons and armor row somewhere.
What are weapons and armor room?
Row. Weapons and armor row.
Oh, okay. Great.
In Gothic.
Yeah. Just keep track of where and how many and stuff.
Oh, you want me to keep track of where?
God, yes.
Oh, shit, you didn't tell me that. I'm going to keep track of where. I thought you kept track of that shit.
Well, it doesn't. Which zone is more important? Like how many in which zone? Assuming that you keep them spread out and stuff.
Okay, all right. We got 4 in the red carpet zone, 1 in the. Okay, yeah.
Cool. So, right, you guys are fairly tooled up. You're thinking that getting out of the school in a fairly tooled up thing will be super, super tricky because, as you pointed out, getting through the Great Hall, you definitely will be seen. And if you're carrying swords, weapons, whatever, it'll be noticed.
I can't see anything what the Lockpick gang has in this area, so I say we just try and sell it and recoup some of the money.
You want to sell a lockpick?
No, the armor.
Oh, sell the armor?
Let's either sell the armor or lose the armor, because I can't figure out a place to stash it.
Well, we got Clem's, man. We can stash it in our house in red carpet if we want to.
Oh yeah, and then just ride
Yeah,
Clem's.
I mean, we can dimension hop anywhere at this point.
Yeah.
I can sewer travel us to Melwick's and red carpet, cyberpunk, and beastlands without Clem.
You are the ultimate in transportation right now.
Yeah. So
disgusting transportation.
Yeah, well, you just got to wade through shit for 2 hours, and I'll get you there.
I'm kind of for clumsing to the red carpet, stashing some of our crap, seeing if there's anything worth grabbing. The other reason I was thinking of selling the armor is we might be able to get enough money to buy another Dakota ring, so I can have one.
Okay. That's cool.
So that's kind of...
So Clem's, shaving hot towel, red carpet.
Okay, so wait. You think that selling the armor will give you money to Dakota ring?
I don't know how much Dakota rings are. It doesn't say in the thing.
We're not selling the armor. We're going to stash it in red carpet.
How do I get Dakota ring?
Is there a price? Is it on the price list, Logan, the Dakota rings?
Oh, God, no. You can't buy those here. I don't think you even know which zone to get them from.
Okay,
it was my understanding that they're in the cyberpunk zone, which means he's going to have trouble buying them.
They are not in the cyberpunk zone.
Well, I'll leave that in my note.
Okay.
Make a note. Fuck you, get Dakota rings.
There you go.
All right, I got quite a note for Josh McKay.
I can't wait to send it to him. That should be lots of fun. Yeah, it's like, be sure to get this thing. Where? What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, he's assuming that we're more well traveled than we really are.
All right. Off to Clem, stash stuff, see if there's anything worth using, and then off we go.
Great. You guys stash your stuff at red carpet. You notice a couple of interesting things. First, in front of the basement door is a big spear or harpoon or whatever. It's just kind of like blocking the door at an angle, like somebody set it here, like, do not go through this door.
I thought I threw that out.
You know, it seems to be coming back.
Is it the same barbed spear that I had to force through my body?
It is. Question for you guys. I'm getting messages from a new guy who's never played before, and he's asking if it's too late to jump in. What do you guys think?
No, it's not too late. More than merrier.
He'll be a little lost. But
yeah, all the new guys are really super lost when they first come in here.
Yeah, I'm like, it's no different than anyone else.
I'm totally cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck. I'm continuing on while we wait on his ass. So, actually, it'll be up until you're ready to go back to the school, because I will have them join you there.
Okay.
I'm going to buy, in red carpet, I'm going to buy a light pack and a cape.
One moment before you do that, both of you guys give me spot hidden rolls for stuff at the house while you're doing the armor.
Fail. What are you doing to those poor dogs? My God.
I hate to think.
Horrible things. I
Nice.
succeeded.
You notice that the woman with no name's door is just a little bit ajar.
Opening it.
Right. You head over and you open it, and you find something very, very interesting mounted over her bed. It looks like a life-sized poster. You should be able to see on your roll 20. You don't recognize the face. The woman in the life-size poster looks like that giant tarot card, except she is also very pregnant and looks a bit sad.
Okay.
Okay.
Are there Post-its anywhere in the house?
Yes, I'm sure you can find Post-it somewhere.
I want to stick a Post-it next to the sign with an arrow pointing at it saying, "What is this, Phil?"
Okay.
And that's about it. And you wanted to get your rope or whatever it was? No, light pack.
Yeah, I just want something some kind of costume, foldy clothes that'll look. The school uniform is the rule that you can only wear the uniform.
You've never seen any student not wearing a uniform. And with how close to death the entire Lockpick gang is, you're thinking that if you were not to wear a uniform, the teachers might just start firing at you for fun.
Okay. So we're going to have to climb back and get our uniforms from the hotel.
Yes. I forgot about that. Okay. Do we want to pick up light rope or anything while we're rich in here? Anything low tech that might work over there?
Well, yeah, of course.
While you guys are here, you do get essentially Jim discovers you're here. He goes off while you're talking. He makes a call. Then you guys get calls because your cell phones get brought to you by Jim on a tray. Then they start ringing, and it's your agent, Elliot. And he says, "Stay right there. I'm sending a car. We got to get you to shoot some stuff for Handy real quick. They're shooting an entire season really fast."
Okay.
Sure thing, Elliot.
Completely forgot I was an actor.
Okay. I'll be cutting myself and practicing my healing spell.
Sure. You've got time for that while you wait for the car. Go ahead and do whatever spell rolls you want. Then the car will show up, and we're going to do acting and a couple of other quick rolls while we wait for Phil. Because without you guys doing occasional acting, the big house and all that credit cards and stuff will go away.
Hey, I made my healing roll on the first try. Check and heal.
Wow. It's a useful thing to get checks in.
Didn't succeed at any of mine.
You
Oh,
suck.
that's right. We stayed overnight, so we're completely rested on magic points.
Oh yeah, I still got more. Nope, I still didn't make it.
I'm going to light a candle and try and put it out.
No.
Yeah.
Right on the numbers again. All right, that's 2 more magic points. I think I'll leave the rest of my magic points up and running. Yeah, we're good. I got checks in almost all my spells. This is awesome.
Oh. I'm ready to go hang out with that guy I can't remember the name of.
Right. You guys go off to do Handy real quick. And go ahead and give me acting, memory to remember your lines, talent to show your natural talent.
So start off with acting. Success by a quarter. No, not a quarter, by half.
Basic success on acting. Success on memory. I don't think I have quite that much talent. No, not quite.
Success
And
on
both,
memory.
both of you, please tell me your tagline.
Prepare for Chinese fury.
Cool.
And that is a fail on talent. I can't remember my tagline.
He's here just frozen.
I might have written it down way at the beginning. Let's see.
John
No,
appears to have. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you can go. I'm just
John
trying
appears to have stepped into a cryo containment unit.
Nice. Please either close the door or do something with your dogs or something. They seem to be going nuts. Hey,
What's up?
how's it going,
Hey,
man?
John.
Yeah, you may
Going
not
on,
be
people?
frozen. Yeah?
This is Russ over here with the green
Hey.
shirt.
Hey, Ross, how you doing?
All right, man.
Cool. You may not be frozen. It's just that stuff doesn't happen in Roll20 unless people are doing the cards and stuff.
Okay.
Cool.
So we have to discard down to 4.
And right. You guys get to teach John how to take cards from the deck. He gets 4.
Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing.
Exactly. Well, you've got your character made, correct?
Yes, yes, and I was actually doing adjustments while I was at work when I was sending you guys messages.
Groovy. Okay.
Send that as a message over.
Well, you can just tell them that's faster than typing because we got.
I just want to make sure everything's working.
Oh.
Can you see that,
See what?
John? The message I just typed in Roll20.
Yes.
Move over to the skull, click the draw button, and then it'll ask for how many cards. Type in 4, draw 4 cards.
Now the cards don't need to be kept secret, John.
Okay.
You can tell other people what you've got, which I recommend until you know what you're doing, and you can even trade with other people if you feel like it, etc. Now, when you open up, if you click your deck, it'll open them onto like a dark background. And
Yes.
if you click that, then it makes the cards bigger if you can't read them
Okay.
already.
Yeah, got it. Cool. So you guys want me to tell you what I have on here?
Sure.
One says Gothic Reveal, Vampire only. If you are playing a vampire, you may spend 10 hero to gain 1 extra vampire ability.
Yeah, discard that. No vampires right now. So discard that and draw a new one.
All right. How do I discord? I click on it and just get rid of it?
You
Yeah,
drag it onto the desktop
Okay.
where all the other cards are piled up.
Yeah, above the tomato truck.
Okay. All right.
There you go.
Wait. It says before you have made the other ones, before you have made your roll, this card is played to temporarily boost your skill.
Yep.
Yeah,
was
the
a
skill,
pretty common
skill
one.
plus what?
The other one says immediately upon completing a successful martial arts roll, you may immediately take another full action.
Cool.
And the last one is +1 hero. If you turn this card at the end of the adventure, or use this now as a reroll, or use it to immediately lose all stun or stun damage.
Yeah.
Very
If you-
useful.
Yeah, if you tell them just the titles at the top, like clogging grade,
Okay.
fancy footwork stuff, these guys have been playing long enough that I think they know the cards by now.
You
But
said I
yeah.
should draw one more, or
Yes.
Yes, you should be at 4.
I feel special.
Mhm.
Hopefully it isn't a red card.
Oh, that feeling will end very soon, probably.
All right, here. Let's see.
But it's all sweetness and light right now.
Well, I was watching some of the games on the YouTube, so I was getting the feel of everybody and the feel how you. It was the one with the all the women in that town, the cowgirl drinking or something like that. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Oh, there's so many different zones. I'm not sure how many they're up to, but there's a lot of different worlds that they've traveled around.
The
So,
last one, speed
you're gonna-
reading is the last one.
Okay, cool. You're going to be pretty much dumped in the deep end, but it's going to be hard to believe. But when these guys started, they had no clue what was going on. They may still
Right.
argue they have no clue. That's up to them. But
Right.
don't feel like you're the only one with no clue. You're dropping into a campaign that's been going for literally hundreds of hours. There's a lot of lore and stuff, but I'm going to just drop you into their current mission. And we'll see how that works out.
Yeah, I'll take it how it goes.
No
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah.
I'm going to cut to you guys figured out what to do with your gear and stuff. Are you going to try to smuggle the weapons or no?
We are going to. Well, I kind of want to see where Clems is at in the school.
Oh,
If it's
you
a
find out
more-
there isn't one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he meant by using Clems, but
Well, we can use Clem's to get to the Gothic, the post-apocalypse, and then we can use the door from Gothic.
gotcha.
Which means you'll have to go at night.
Right.
Cool.
And did Gothic have sewers, Logan?
Gothic? Oh, absolutely, but not. They're the same sewers as you always tremble or go through because it's San Angeles.
Okay. Can I just write that on my sewers list?
Absolutely. Yeah, you make a quick detour down to the sewers and stuff. No problem at all.
So if we come in through, no matter what we do, unless we can find a secret passage or something through a bathroom, no matter how we enter there, we're going through the main hall.
All right. So let's bring our stuff in a backpack and hang it out the window until we get a better idea.
Might not be a bad thought. Well,
Yeah,
we might
where McKay's been.
Oh, you mean to leave it where all the other crap keeps getting left for you guys?
Yeah.
Fine. Okay, let's see. And here's a couple of Dropbox links for John. Link or actually just one for this area. There you go. Now, a couple of interesting things for your character. First, this is just temporary, but right now you got no hair because it's been shaved, and you're around 11 or 12 years old. You do far less damage than you will as an adult, and you're hanging out in the Great Hall when two guys, like, have you ever been at a party or something and you know somebody's your buddy, but you can't remember their name, John? You're just sitting there going,
Yeah, happens all the time.
Yep, you got that exact feeling with these two guys. You know they're buddies of yours and you're their buddy, but you can't remember their name, and they come striding in. Other students seem to despise them. They shy away from them. They look around. They sneer at them, stuff like that. These two guys, not fucking popular. And they immediately in the Great Hall, they see you and they come over. It basically just, if you open up the map, you'll get to see some pictures and stuff. This is like a very warped kind of Hogwarts type deal that you seem to be in right now. Everybody's wearing kind of uniforms and such. So yeah.
Where do I see the maps out of Roll20? I didn't.
It's from the Dropbox link I'd put in.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
just
should
click
be
on
able to click it and then get an image file, and then if you open that up, you'll see bubble map. Very confusing, busy bubble map.
Did you send in the professors too?
No, I'm not. I don't want to overload him with information because we're already going to do that. So I'm just like, if he can look at basically the only reason I wanted him to see the map is see some of the pictures to kind of get an idea of like, this is the kind of shit that I'm at. And then he'll be okay with that. And then you guys can whisk him off to where you're wanting to get.
Yeah, that's cool.
It looks like I downloaded Dropbox or something.
We can do some of the funkiness. McKay told me how to use the lighthouse.
Right. Yeah, I noticed that in myself.
Right now. And he said the picture in the library might be the same way.
Mm-hmm.
So do we want to try the picture in the library? Except it's night right now or day?
It's
What time
totally
is it?
nighttime because that's the only time you get through the door in the courtyard that has the
Mhm.
shit in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so let's go back to our dormitory and
Take a
sleep.
nap.
Yeah.
No problem. They take you over to Bobcat dormitory because for some reason he's in house Bobcat. Nobody's introduced themselves yet. They pretty much just came into the great hall where you were sitting, motioned for you to follow them, and took you back to the dorms.
On the way, I say I'm Rock Ebersol, helicopter pilot. Don't know how I got into this world, but it's pretty scary.
I'm Phil.
And I don't know who I am. You said is that what you said?
Well, you can know your name. You can know which kind of time period is your guy from.
Well, going off of base what you said, just modern time, I guess, because that's
Modern is easiest because
Yeah.
a lot of people want to play like 1920s and they don't realize what the tech was like or think that they can suddenly deal with computers and shit. So, yeah, modern is easiest. Yeah, what name do you want to go for?
Tommy.
Tommy. There you go. You guys get meet up with Tommy, which is a great name for 11 or 12-year-old too. So,
Yeah, here you might find people calling me Jake.
Okay. What's up, Jake? So how old am I? You said I am like 11.
11, 12, something like that. You're not even sure, but it seems that all the kids here range between the age you are now and up to around 16-ish.
Okay.
You American, John?
Yes.
6th grade. We're in 6th grade.
Okay.
And your character will have his normal age outside of the school. So don't your character is not 11 for life now.
Yeah, that
Just
would
while he's
be
here.
rough.
Okay.
Believe me when I say I'm not running fucking Hogwarts for the whole time. That would just suck. You guys go past the strange mounted saucy bobcat on the wall. Its eyes seem to follow you in, and they take you over to a door, and it's got a bunch of runes on it, and they hold up their arm to it, and then the door opens, and they go in, and people are like, "You suck!" to them, and
I relish in the cheers.
people just flip them off, or throw wadded up paper at them, or just ignore them.
I blow kisses.
Now, do I know these other students too, or I don't know these guys?
You don't know what the fuck is going on, so that's easy to roleplay for you. Pretty much, you're just here, and you're not sure why, or where you are, or anything.
These guys are assholes. We didn't do anything to deserve this treatment whatsoever.
Now you can give me an empathy roll, John. So for doing your rolls, you want to roll under your skill percentage on the D100 there.
I got this the deck thing. It's not clearing away from my.
Don't worry about deck. If you go over to the far left,
the
picture of the dice, you got to change the advanced roll to D100 though, because for some reason they don't have it as a basic roll. There you go. That's a fail.
Yeah, absolutely.
Who knows? He could be honest. Seems like a friendly fellow. Cool.
Just drove. Okay.
Now, something to remember, John. When you get to the point where you roll something, if I ask for a roll and you succeed in the roll, you'll put a little tick mark next to your skill. Only one though. If you succeed a bunch after that, it doesn't matter. You get one tick mark. Because the reason you want to be sure to do that is those skills might go up at the end of the session.
Okay.
Cool. So, what are you guys going to do with John? Or sorry, Tommy. Yep, I had to think about it.
How close are we to doing classes?
Well, it's the weekend because I thought you were going to go exploring and stuff.
Yeah.
And plus you already did Friday really recently.
No problem. I just wasn't sure what the time difference is between the two zones.
Good question. You have no idea either. It's nighttime here, though. You know that.
So
it's currently nighttime. It's like 9 p.m.-ish.
I'll ask Ollie what the date is now, just to get an idea how much time 2 nights.
Oh.
She tells you the date, but awkwardly, you didn't know what the date was when you left, so it doesn't mean much to you because you'd never asked before. It's like, cool.
All right. Well, at least I know what the date is now.
So I'm gonna go to my bed, and we're gonna have a little powwow on my bed.
Okay, they take you into a room. Looks like everybody's edged their bed a little further away from these two. And apparently they have posters above their beds that say Lockpick losers for reasons.
Just ignore those. We take them down, they show back up, and it's just a pain. So, we want to check out this picture that one of our buddies told us about. I don't know what it does. Other than that, we aren't going to do anything that'll get us in trouble. And then I wink twice.
And, if we can sneak into the... How's the earshot here, Logan?
There's a bunch of kids in this room. You're thinking this is not the place to talk. They are glaring at you, waiting for you to fuck up. They hate you so much.
Okay.
You would think they would want us to fuck up, because then we'd be dead and they wouldn't lose any more points.
No, all the other houses want you to continue fuck up. You don't get much shit from them. It's mainly your own house you get shit from. The other houses regard you guys as their secret weapon.
Yeah. We also discovered a secret passage that I think goes to the Hydra dorm.
The kids in the room look interested at this, as you have still not gone somewhere more private to talk.
We go somewhere more private.
Where?
Well, first I spill the beans to the secret path. Use it to your own desires, and then I leave.
Which one are you telling them about?
The secret path between the library and the Hydra.
You tell them which book?
Yeah, do you remember which book?
I tell them what I remember, and I don't remember the book. I just remember it's a bookcase. I
Oh,
tell
good.
them
So
which
you can't
bookcase.
actually tell them this shit. Good. That's good.
I tell them which bookcase. They'll just all be pulling books off bookcases now.
Fair enough. Okay, so where would you guys like to go to and take Tommy with?
All right. Let's get up the map.
Yeah, it matters where you discuss your secret plans.
It's the middle of the night, though. Do we really want to check that out in the middle of the night?
It's 9 p.m., so you're moving into good spooky time for that. Surprised you're not going into the Forbidden Forest and stuff at night.
How about the supply room or the bathrooms?
Oh, yeah, you can go into the supply room.
Okay.
Off to the supply room we go.
Okay, you guys are all in the Bobcat supply room. It shows like a bunch of kids with cups and stuff pressed to the fucking door.
All right. So we conduct all this in a low whisper.
Yep. No problem. Tommy looks completely baffled as to what the fuck is going on.
I have no idea.
He know where he is.
All right. So we can get into the Hydra dorm, and we now have allies in Hydra. We can just keep fucking up and making their house better. So maybe we should make friends with some people in Hydra. We've got a couple magic somethings that we don't know how to activate, but we're going to try. One of them is in a dungeon that we're not allowed to be in. And we're basically going to get shot on sight if we try and fuck around and get caught. The other one is in the library.
So that one's a pretty easy one to just test our theories on.
Yeah. Anything to add? Jeremy?
We want to go check out the spooky forest.
Right, but we can't figure out how to get our guns through the Great Hall to get there. We've got Magitech guns. Oh yeah, shit. You don't know anything about this area. All right. So the future world where everybody had like disposable guns and there was so much pollution that people had to wear masks to breathe the air and everything. Well, that future world got fucked. Some aliens came and fucked up physics.
And now
only magic works.
Yeah. So anything that relies on any form of technology, useless. Guns, cars, everything uses magic now.
So this is a no-tech area.
But
we're students at the Shadow Academy, and apparently the current outside world is infested with monsters. So we're all learning how to, we're all doing basically drill camp and learning magic and all sorts of other stuff. Do you speak Mandarin Chinese, by the way?
No.
Okay, that's not good. All right, you'll probably be in remedial Mandarin with us then.
what else?
And so we're all students in school. We're first years, and outside this zone, our bodies are normal, but in here, for some reason, we're 11 years old.
Okay.
If you've ever read Harry Potter, this is it.
With a very, very dark and we'll just straight up kill you twist. Because we're not training to be wizards, we're training to be soldiers.
Yeah, this wasn't letting me pull up that match, guys. I don't know. I downloaded Dropbox for some reason. I guess that's something I have to figure out.
You should just be able to click on the link and get the map without downloading Dropbox.
It wasn't.
Yeah, I should download a picture of it.
Are you using Chrome or some other weird web browser?
Chrome. It says confirm external link.
Yep, confirm that. Then open the tab that opened up.
So when it does, it says the file can't be previewed.
Right. So now you, on the upper right-hand corner, there should be a download button.
Yeah.
So download it directly to your computer.
Yeah, you're downloading a picture rather than looking at it on the browser.
Okay. I know somewhat about computers, but and then click over open this and see.
The secret door book, by the way, Jeremy, for your notes,
Yes.
is 50 years of accounting.
I knew it was something to do with accounting. I just couldn't remember the exact title.
And I've got my history notes, and the aliens came in 2090, so yeah, cyberpunk probably was 2050.
Yeah. That was a large jump in technology real quick.
Well, you know, Logan's an optimist.
I don't know if cyberpunk is an optimism.
Oh my God, I made that zone as shitty as possible. People are like, I want to go and live there. I'm like, what is wrong with you?
Well, the world goes straight to hell, but we've got some really cool tech.
True. So, no problem. What do you guys want to do now? You're sitting in a supply closet that pretty much just has standard supplies you'd expect to find in a school, as far as like dorm supplies and things, extra bedding and whatnot.
So, Logan, do you need a list for what's in the cache, what we put into the...
Later I will,
Okay.
because if it's actually still there at the end of the session, yes.
Okay, cool.
Like, for now, it would just slow shit down. I'm essentially working on trying to get you guys to take John somewhere interesting so he can see a little bit of stuff, because the first session, you guys actually, Jeremy is the newest guy who isn't John.
That's me.
How many sessions, Jeremy, do you think you went through before you were like, I got a fucking handle on this?
Probably about session 4 before I was pretty confident. And even then, you just constantly run into stuff where you're like, even today, you run into stuff and I'm like, I have no clue what that is. Like a decoder ring. They told me to buy one and I'm like, I don't even know where to buy it.
Yeah, we gotta ask our contact where we gotta go buy these. He told us to stock up on decoder rings, but didn't tell us where to fucking get them. Because we're we're supposed to be doing a lot better than we are.
The other people play a little more than we do too. I'm a once a weeker.
We're maybe the B team, the C team, you know.
Right.
That's who you're playing with right now.
That's okay.
You know, the A team, they're out there, making cannons out of bamboo and shit. But we're not really good at that stuff.
We pick up the scraps they give us.
Yeah. So we're picking up scraps and and we're trying to get ourselves. We still haven't figured out this world yet.
So
I was gonna say, just so John knows, the gaming group is about 15 to 20 people. You just play with them 3 at a time, groups of 3. So you may be playing with other people in other groups later, and they'll be like, "So, what did those other 2 dudes do?" And you'll be like, "They have no idea what's going on," or whatever you choose to say. So it'll be fun for you.
Okay.
Anyway,
notes are a quick heads up. Notes are kind of a pain in the butt to keep, but they're deadly necessary because you're going to be constantly hopping all over the place, and you're going to need to know little tidbits that you run into.
Right.
So,
Yeah, like you're not going to remember that the book is 50 years of accounting, so you got to write that down somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't even expect to jump into that, so I just figured I'd text Logan.
Yeah. You got lucky today because there's only the 2 of them.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. Well, that's frequently the case on Sundays.
Mhm.
It's often just me and Jeremy. So if you want to join the group, Sundays are pretty cool.
Yeah, today just happened to be a free. I actually coach soccer too, so I was at a tournament yesterday, which we had torrential downpours and thunderstorms. So
Oh, shit.
fun.
Did you play
Yeah.
anyway?
my younger boys did. We won one, lost one, and the other game got stopped by the weather.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
close.
I'm sorry, man. That must have been. Oh, that's not fun.
Soccer's only fun if you're playing in the rain.
Yes.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
It adds a whole different feel to it.
Yeah, I imagine everybody was covered in mud by the time they were done with that.
It wasn't that bad. It was a nice fields out in the suburbs. I'm from Philadelphia, so anything in the city, forget it. Yeah, we would have been covered in mud.
Okay. Logan,
Yeah.
cut to the library.
Okay. You guys make your way over to the library and such.
Middle of the
Going
night
past-
still.
Yeah, it doesn't really close, except for, of course, the restricted books section. Some pictures of what the library is like.
So
Those-
do we want to? We lose points if we're caught out after curfew. When's curfew?
About 10 more minutes or so.
Okay.
So I don't recommend getting caught. But yeah, here's what the there's the library. You guys should be able to see some pictures I'm unveiling now.
Yeah, mine's still not letting me. It just says this paint cannot read the file. This is not a valid bitmap, or its format is not currently supported. So I don't know. Got to figure something out.
The file you downloaded from Dropbox?
Yeah.
Huh, that's just a standard picture file.
You
Yeah.
rocking a Mac?
Nah.
Uh,
Well, what do you got, like Linux or something? Because Windows should open a picture file, no problem.
Oh yeah, I didn't use any weird formatting.
Yeah, I don't
could
know.
have just gotten corrupted.
I don't know.
Click the link again.
Yeah,
I don't know.
download it again. Let's make sure you got the map before we start off.
Well, even if he doesn't, he could live without the map. And
Yeah, I'll
guys
trust
just
you guys.
go on. Yeah.
Outside the world.
There you go. There's the link again in case you need it. But yeah, I tried to make these super easy to download, but I'm not one for tech support. Somebody else is.
Me neither,
tech
dude.
support.
Forget it. I'm computer illiterate.
There is a downloads portion on Roll20 itself, but it's been a while since I used that, so I can't. I'll have to look into it.
Cool.
I'm trying to download the picture and see if. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
So you'll figure that out eventually.
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'll trust you guys.
Yeah.
Anyway, on the Roll20, you can see different on the bottom of the pages. Kind of give you a feel for what the library is like. On the doors, a big old tree
Yes.
carving and such. Tons of fucking books. And there's also a restricted book section that looks like it has a large gate. The roof is higher than the gate, but the gate has like the spiky bits and stuff to make it more difficult to get into. But you know, if you're trying to climb the gate or something, plus they're on the floor inside, there's like dim runes and stuff that are kind of lit up. It doesn't look really appealing, but the library itself, some of the only students in it are like 5th and 6th year students who are pretty much ignoring you guys and studying or whatever. Yeah.
I'm going to find that painting that
No problem.
McKay talks about.
Yeah, you go over and you find a big old painting. It looks like a very old library. The painting itself is about wall size.
Okay. It's not this tree thing, right? It's not the one tree?
No.
The tree thing is on the door to get into the library.
Okay.
It's just a painting of the old library. Looks like a library in a library.
All right. Well, I'm gonna focus on the painting and try and use my essence.
Same.
Okay. Let's see. I'm in the
On
wrong
my constipation face.
Okay, that seems to help.
Yeah, I make all sorts of woo magic noises.
Nice. Let's see. Everybody give me a essence ×1 roll. Just so you know, John, on the different stats, it has ×1, ×2, etc. Basically, that is simply figuring, it's a way to make a little matrix and stuff. Because some people, if their essence is 10 and I ask for an essence ×3 roll, it causes a short circuit in their brain. And they are trying to figure out what that would be. So I tried to make it easier.
Which one's essence? I'm trying to find it.
Stat.
Page
Stat.
1, top last stat. It's right under your character name.
Yeah, willpower, learning, essence.
Oh, okay.
You should see on the left.
Yeah.
And then there's boxes for the scores, and there's drag out boxes for the multipliers, so you don't have to break your brain.
We're relying on you, Tommy.
I would also recommend at some point post your character online because other people will, if you give them enough days, they may come and make suggestions or whatever.
Yeah. So Phil and I go ahead.
When I was doing adjustments on there at work, and save when I click on your page for this thing, it didn't take it on this computer, so things are different right now.
I have no idea what's up with your stuff.
So
you could just print out the character sheet and write the shit in. That may be better.
I'm gonna print it out when I go back to work tomorrow.
Yeah, don't use Excel except to like calculate how many points you're using if you can figure that much out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, just write it down. I'm writing it down over here.
That's what I did.
So my essence here, when I was making my character for the very first time,
Right.
I only put a 1 in that block.
So you have an 11. So on percentage, you need to roll 11 or less, which is unlikely but could happen.
Unlikely.
Yeah, so roll a D100 like you did last time.
1 in 10.
If you get 11 or less, you're good.
All right, here we go.
Come on, Tommy.
Nope.
Close, but no cigar.
You guys all examined the painting. It seems super detailed and whatnot. It looks like they have scrolls, clay tablets, books, really big books, all that kind of stuff in it. But yeah, it just looks like a hyper detailed painting rather than.
If I run my hand along it, does it just feel like a painting?
It totally does.
Okay.
Yeah, not a big old gate or anything. Okay.
So you guys are risking curfew to look at a big picture.
No, we're headed back now.
No problem. You guys head back. You make it to your the Bobcat Hall and go to sleep. Totally baffling for Tommy. It's like, okay, we have to hurry over to the library. Okay, everybody look at it. Great. Now let's go back. And you're like, I'm with insane people. That's pretty much it.
It's just as baffling for us.
Oh, yeah. So, cut to morning. It's Saturday morning, if you'll remember, because you did classes on Friday. You did stuff the night before, which involved lost sanity loss. And now it's Saturday morning.
All right.
You guys wake up and have breakfast in the Great Hall, and pretty much you could just walk outside from here if you felt like it, or you go somewhere else.
Okay.
Well, since I have no idea what the hell's going on, are we all in the same room too? Like, where did we sleep?
Yeah, you guys are all in the same hall and stuff. It's a big dormitory room and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's easy to keep track of these guys, and since you seem to know them and have been introduced, even though the rest of the school seems to despise them, and there's even kids that like when these two come walking up, they start chanting, "They're gonna kill you, they're gonna kill you," and stuff like that, which seems to amuse the mad people you're with. So it doesn't seem like a friendly, touchy-feely school like Hogwarts would. So after breakfast, where do you guys want to go to? Somebody's got a lot of shit going on in the background there.
Yeah, it's my my daughter.
Is there a door you could close?
Nah.
Okay.
I could probably mute if I'm not talking, so wait on interrupting.
I find that people generally forget to unmute themselves, so that becomes a issue as well. But eventually, we'll have you in a closet or something like that. It'll be fun.
My apologies.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
You got what you got.
Yep.
What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, good question.
Do we go well, I'm assuming we're not private now, so
Not even a little bit. You are literally surrounded with other students who are glaring at you guys as though you were the most evil people to walk the face of the planet.
Back to the supply room, I guess.
Wow. All right, you guys head back to after breakfast. They take you back to the supply room, and you guys sit around there.
All right, so we got a door in the science tower that's locked. We got 3 locks on the dungeon door.
I like how you guys are planning crimes that got you into masses of trouble last time.
Do we? I kind of have an idea. We have a way to sneak into the Hydra area, and we know the Hydras are kind of sort of happy with us because we're making their life easier.
The Hydras will turn us in immediately and have us lose points, dude.
And gain points themselves.
I forgot about that.
I was just freaking joking about that.
Well, we can still talk to Hydras or dragons or Griff.
I was going to say, you can see them in the Great Hall. You don't have to sneak into their dorm.
We can go talk to them, see if any of them know a way to get something from the medical wing to the outside without going through the main room. They might know secret passages.
Yeah, I like that.
Your optimism amazes me. We talk to the rival houses. We are the bad ones. Will you tell us how to do things?
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't think that's going to work, but
your common sense is going, yeah, don't do it.
But it might be entertaining.
We can bribe some of them. We got lockpicks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's... Dude, anything out of turn we do with another house, they turn us in, they get points, we get shot.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. At least 2 of you are slated for fucking messy execution soon because you have been such bad kids with the exact same stuff as you are currently thinking about doing now. I just want to stress that. It's the exact same crime. You had hours of talking to by the administration of the school saying, you are doing horrible shit. Now you're sitting in the supply room going, we need to do some more horrible shit here.
Well, we could make our way back to the stone tower and see if we can... no, there's a key to that, but we don't know what the key is. I'll have to leave that in a note for McKay.
I like how the note you're going to leave for... Basically, he's talking about leaving a note for a guy in a different gaming group, John.
Okay.
So, yeah. The groups are semi-porous. Information and people flow back and forth from group to group. So that way it's more complicated for everybody, and they love it.
Yeah, and McKay, you weren't here for the beginning of the session, but McKay was super helpful for us and got us a mission in the Gothic district, and we did pretty good. So We want to get back to him.
I think we were really more helpful to him because he left us all of 2 gold and we got him a big payday. So I think we helped him out a lot more than he helped us out.
Well, maybe he'll share the gold. Doesn't matter. We got something done. That's cool.
Yes, we accomplished.
The gold will come, dude. The gold will come. All right. So, is there any place we haven't been in this school that's like legal to go to?
All the legal places are no fun.
Yep.
All right.
I haven't had the chance to get
Courtyard. Small green door in the back of the Great Hall. Dusk corridor.
Is the small green? Oh, okay, so that's what leads to those thingamajiggers.
The courtyard, yeah. Leads to the courtyard, which leads out to the east and west wings.
And you have to go through the ugly bathroom in order to get to the rest of the places in the west wing, east wing.
Well, you go by the bathroom. It's in the hallway type thing. You don't actually have to go through the bathroom. That'd be awkward. Although that is a hell of a bathroom. Everybody gets to watch each other while they take a dump or whatever. It's awesome. Nobody uses that fucking bathroom because kids are really not hip on that.
It looks like one of those open air bathrooms too, where you're just hanging your ass out over a wall, so you get some nice cool breezes up your butt all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so secret doors, Logan. Did you say we just have to name a wing?
Yeah,
and
pretty
spot
much.
hidden?
Well, yeah, there may or may not even be a spot hidden depending on where you go to if you're looking for stuff.
I'm interested in whether or not there's a secret doors in the bathrooms and in the gift shop.
In the West Wing itself, all of the West Wing, there is nothing that isn't on your map. In the are you all East Wing? The only nothing in the bathroom. The only interesting things there is there's the staff room, which everybody can give me smell rolls. They're taking you on a tour of the school that you can't see the map of because you can't make your computer go, John. So extra fun for you.
Yes.
And everybody give me a smell roll. Smell is located under your spot hidden.
This is where we smell the smoking, right?
I don't know. Did you make your roll?
I smelled it the first time around.
Oh, yes. Then, yes, this is exactly where that place is.
Let me pull this up.
So the teachers smoke in the smoking room.
Correct.
My smell's a 35, so.
So, did you make it?
Roll
Wait
it.
1 second.
Yeah.
Saying stat numbers is frowned upon.
Yeah. Pretty much just the only 5 possible good results are made it, failed it, criticaled it, fumbled it, or something special like made it by half, made it by a quarter. Those are pretty much all that makes sense to me.
Right. And as far as numbers go, if you have a 30 or better, you can say you're a hobbyist at the skill. And if you're 60 or better, you can say you're you do it for a living. You're professional.
Okay.
And what is it, 85 or higher, Logan? You're an expert?
90, 30,
90
60,
or higher.
90.
Right.
Then you're expert.
Yeah, I've never gotten that high with any of my skills. So I didn't
Considering
do
it's
that.
my first character, you know, I mean, got to start somewhere.
Absolutely.
And
So-
you will instantly forget all of those things and have to be reminded multiple times.
Mhm.
So the faculty room is in the East Wing?
Uh-huh.
I don't see it.
It's off of the Sweat and Stones corridor. It's
I see it
staff
now.
room.
Okay, yeah. Staff room strictly out of bounds.
The only other interesting stuff in the East Wing is in the Magitech lab. They've got a machine they're working on that spews out iron dust. It's an anti-fey machine, and that's about it that's been left by the RPCs.
Right. I'm also interested in this room off the Shadowmancy classroom with the mirrors.
Well, yeah, that's just part of the ambiance of the Shadowmancy, all the mirrors and stuff. I'm not sure why they like to have dimly lit classrooms with tons of mirrors in them, but the Morgan Freeman looking teacher there is spooky as fuck. If he turned out to be a vampire who could show up in mirrors, it would not be a huge shock to you.
Okay, so we check out the mirrors, I guess.
Yeah, there's nothing really special about the mirrors. Although, take a card. It's a good thought. Nobody else has checked out the mirrors yet.
All right.
You convince yourself there's nothing special.
Sure. Cyber psychosis. All right, could you bring the discard table back up?
Right.
Discard that and play something else and pick something. Oh no, actually, people can have cyber in this, right?
They can, but it's not really been used. So I would discard it and take a new card because nobody's got any cyber shit. From time to time, John, if you say or do clever shit or funny shit or interesting shit, then you may end up getting cards. The most cards you're ever able to have is always 4, as long as there's 3 players. So any extra cards, like Russ has 5 right now, he'll be discarding 1 soon.
Okay.
Cool.
I think if we're going to check out a wing hardcore for stuff, it's going to have to be the medical wing or whatever, that Lockbeard Hall, because that's not, yeah, it is the medical wing, because that's the one where we have our stuff stashed. So in order to sneak it out, we're going to have to sneak it out from Lockbeard Hall.
That's a good point.
Yeah, take a card for sounding logical there. It's a weird feeling for you. No problem. Basically, checking out Lockbeard Hall, aside from the hidden gate that is there, and you find some bathrooms and shit, you haven't gone into the political science classroom at all, because Arnold Tote is probably in there, and he is a creepy, evil fucker, and everybody knows that. So you guys keep well away from him. But as far as in the hospital wing, aside from like nurses' sleeping room, they have their own courtyard that you can only access through the hospital wing. Some medical staff rooms where they can do paperwork, doctor's sleeping room, bathrooms. That's pretty much it. They have shit that's not on the map, but it's not interesting shit.
So,
Right.
yeah.
As far as getting your weapons and stuff through, you are pretty much well and truly fucked if you're trying to take it from Lockbeard Hall through the Great Hall, is what you're thinking.
Yeah.
Can we just throw it out a window and pick it up from the outside?
The courtyard does not go to the outside, is the problem.
There's no windows on the outside from this hall?
There are windows, but they go into the courtyard, which is in the midst of the buildings. So,
Okay.
although it is open air.
That's not going to work.
Well, if you were to scale up like 30, 40 feet on a mostly sheer surface and stuff, run around on the roof of the school, yes, you could do that.
Brilliant
And,
plan.
We'd need complex pocket to stash a gun.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Not quite there